Frustrated with flood water, a Weslaco man says a drainage ditch failed him.
He wants the city to do something. Channel 5's Frank McCaffrey went digging for answers.
Ray Barbosa has lived in his Paisano Lane home for 45 years. Tonight, he's left his home due to floodwater. The repairs were almost complete. Ray Barbosa says he and his wife were days away from moving back into their home. He says it was damaged during the floods in June. Now, this week's rain has pushed back progress.
We're running through the same situation here, and we are not getting nowhere.
Hours after the rain stopped, Barbosa shows up and the flooding is around his home. He says he makes calls to the city for help and they've gone unanswered. Barbosa tells us his focus is protecting his disabled wife and the home they've spent the last 45 years in.
It's really hurting everybody because you're talking about thousands of dollars going away and we can't get no help.
Barbosa says this used to be a drain ditch right behind his house, but the city has since covered it up for the most part. He says there's another one right up the street, but there's one problem with that. This drain ditch is uphill from where he lives about a block away. He wants to know how water from down there can flow up here.
It's impossible. See, the water, 50% comes from the frontage, the freeway, and 50%, and it all ends up here.
Channel 5 News reached out to the city of Weslaco to see if something can be done about drainage on Barbosa's section of the street. Weslaco Planning Department spokesperson Kayla Arevalo tells us city officials and members of the planning department are meeting to discuss complaints about drainage and develop a plan to address the problems. Barbosa tells us he's happy they're discussing the issue and hopes someone comes to his neighborhood and makes an improvement on drainage. Count on Channel 5 to follow this story and bring you the latest as it becomes available. In the Channel 5 News studio, Frank McCaffrey, Channel 5 News at 6.